Hello my loves, this video is going to be my all new updated hair care routine. As you guys know, I bleach my hair a lot, so my hair has really gone through it, and yeah, it is still very present on my head and it is growing quite a lot. It's growing like that much in a year. My hair normally grows super slow. I'm just going to be sort of taking you through all of the tips that I do to get my hair looking and feeling so perfect and healthy and shiny and glossy, all amazing things really. Yeah, I'm going to be walking you through all the tips and tricks that I do to get my hair very much to stay on my head. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first step in my hair care routine is like the pre-shower, which I go in first and I brush through my hair, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if bamboo actually makes a difference or not, but I brush through a little bit, just mainly to make sure that there's not like knots and tangles. I don't really do it for 5 minutes because I think that's just like a bit too much, honestly, and I don't really know if I buy into the whole stimulating your scalp thing, because it's literally just brushing your hair. Mainly because afterwards I like to massage it either with my fingers or occasionally with like an actual scalp massager. There is like such a thing as too much scalp stimulation. If you're going over and over it, it can just irritate the scalp, which is actually more likely to make your hair fall out. I am just going to do it for like 30 seconds to 60 seconds maybe. And you'll see that I'm not really running the brush through my ends, because the more times, this is the most fragile part of your hair, the more times that brushes go through it and stuff, the more likely the hairs are to just sort of get pulled out. I'm just focusing this on my roots, which is obviously, you know, like my freshest, newest hair, and therefore the strongest. Now that I've used the bamboo brush, I'm just going to go in with rosemary on my scalp. And for the back, I just sort of drop the dropper in like this at random points on my head. And before it gets on my skin, I'm just sort of going to massage it in with my fingers. One of the biggest mistakes I used to make with rosemary oil is using way too much. With all oil generally, you don't want your hair to just look like it's wet. It still needs to look like it's dry and just quite greasy for it to sort of work, because otherwise there's just way too much oil, and at a certain point the oil will stop working, and then also you're just going to have to use a ton of shampoo to get all that oil out of your hair again. I'm just stretching out my fingers and just sort of rubbing my scalp, and then I'm going to go in with some jojoba oil first. And I'm going to use about half of a dropper. As I said, don't use too much. I used to use about 2 full droppers and it was like my hair was actually just like got out of the pool. You don't need to use that much. Please don't use that much. I'm now just going to try and like take my rings off before the oil touches them, because I didn't think this through, while keeping it balanced in the center of my palm. This isn't easy. It is very common to lose a little bit of hair while you're applying oil treatment, so if you lose a little bit, don't panic. If it's a lot, maybe start to panic. The overuse of oils can make your hair fall out, especially, for example, rosemary. If you use like pure rosemary undiluted on your roots, that can make your hair fall out. I'm just like taking some of the coconut oil and rubbing it between my hands, and you'll see now like that it's oil. All of these different oils are like diluting each other, and you can see that my hair looks incredibly oily and limp and gross, but it doesn't look wet. So I use the tiniest bit more of the coconut oil, literally just like that much, and it into oil, like emulsify it almost. It's really weird. And then just to make absolutely sure that I have got all of my hair. You can just see that there's like some hairs coming out. It is normal though, because all of the dead hairs that have been, like, this was day 7 hair. I've not washed my hair in a week, and I know, gross, but I've been trying to wash it less to let natural oils accumulate. Don't judge me. I'm just gonna do this for about a minute just to try and make sure that the rosemary is actually on all of my hair. Oopsie. As I said, I'm not going to do that for too long. I'm just basically, as soon as it's gone over all of my scalp, I'm going to put my hair back in just like a loose style. I'm just going to, because my hands are oily, stuff just keeps slipping out. I'm going to use a big claw clip. I'm going to leave this to sit for about 4 hours, and any longer would be too much. So don't leave it for more than 4 hours. Like, do not sleep with oils in your hair. It just clogs up the follicle, and it actually, like I said, it can make your hair fall out, so don't do that. Don't, by the way, leave your hair down. The reason that mine is in a claw clip, or it can go in like plaits or something, but I would recommend getting it off your neck, is because the oils, if they touch your skin, can break you out so bad. So that's like your shoulders, your back, your neck, your face. The oils, like this cold top patch is really annoying me. The oils will cause you such bad acne, so make sure that the hair, when it's, you know, oily, is not touching your skin. I am right now going to go and wash my hands because there is residue oil sitting on them. Let the oils work their magic. Yo-yo mask has been in for 4 hours, so I'm about to wash it out right now. This routine that I'm doing today won't be the full thing that I ever do to my hair. Like, for example, I'm not using a scalp cleanser today, so any products that I'm not using today I will include and fill you guys in on. Don't worry about that, you're getting all the tea today. Let's wash my hair. It's a mess and it needs it. Because there is oil in my hair right now, I am going to go in first with a clarifying shampoo to get rid of all of that build-up. My hair is still really brassy up through like the top of my hair from the Shrine Rose, so I'm gonna go in today with purple shampoo. This is the best purple shampoo ever. You can fight me on that. And I mix in on the second shampoo rosemary. So just a few little drops, sort of mixing rosemary in and emulsifying the shampoo a little bit. And then you're just going to want to place the shampoo on your hair first. Don't emulsify it too much, but it's already bubbly. Just place the product all over your roots when you're confident they're covered. Then you're going to start to emulsify. With purple shampoo, when there's like, if you can see any dark purple, then it's not lathered in properly. I can't. It's all like this like lavender white colour, that means it is. But if you do, you've got to keep on emulsifying it, rubbing it in. If there's any like that, then you've not rubbed it in enough. I'm gonna leave this in for like a minute maybe, just to like let it work, then wash it out. Also, if you can't like emulsify it very much, the hair probably wasn't wet enough. It needs to be absolutely soaking wet, although maybe there's just too much product buildup in the hair and the shampoo can't like stick, it sort of sticks to the product it can't lather up, then like I showed you before, you can just take the shower head and just sort of do a quick spritz of water. That'll help it all lather up really great. Even through the shampoo, you can tell that it is just a little bit less brassy now. And I could leave this in for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and I reckon that most of the orange tones would just be gone. However, I'm going to be dyeing my hair like a rose gold or a pink, I'm pretty sure, really soon, so there's really not that much point in doing this. It was just to show you the best purple shampoo I use as part of my hair care routine. My hands are dyed purple. That's how pigmented this stuff is. When all the shampoo is rinsed out, you're going to want to get all of that excess water out of your hair. Some people even go in with a towel and like towel dry it a little bit. I don't do that, I think that's a little bit much. I just squeeze it and get all that excess water out of my hair. Can we mention, by the way, the growth of my hair? It's growing. You can go in with like a conditioner and stuff, but I've been trying not to use too many products on my hair at the moment. It just causes buildup. So I just go in with one product. This has not got any silicones in it, so it is a really good one. It's a Colour Brilliance mask by Weller. It does protect hair colour, I believe, but I just really love the way it makes my hair feel really soft and silky and looks shiny. You can see I've not had it on and I've already gone through like half the freaking tub. You don't need to use too much because again, product buildup is maybe that much, and I do put it on my roots because it's not got silicones, so you can do that. You can put silicones on your roots, but then you're going to have to put sulfates on as well to get rid of all the silicones, and I wouldn't recommend that. Silicones basically, they make the hair look and feel like soft and shiny because basically they're covering the hair in a like waxy layer, and sulfates, they get rid of that waxy layer, but they also strip out everything else from your hair, good or bad, like everything is gone. You don't really want that sort of like strippage on your roots. Or I don't know, anyway, I'm trying to grow my hair in like long and healthy. I'm in my healthy girl era, so. And now I'm just gonna take a pin and pin this up, like clip this off my face and my back and leave it to soak for about 10 minutes. You definitely don't want to just leave it down. It causes acne really bad. Like if you've got problems with a lot of spots right now and you're not properly rinsing out the conditioners and hair masks you're using, that might be why. Not to mention that when I am rinsing out the hair mask, I will wash my back then, after this is all rinsed out, because otherwise the product is gonna like slip down your back and it's gonna stay there and just sit. Acne. I'm gonna go do stuff for 10 minutes and rinse this out with you guys. I use lukewarm water throughout the shower. That is what professionals recommend, because with hot water, all of the products that you're putting in slip right out, they can't stay in, but with cold water, the cuticle remains closed, so they don't even get in out at all, they don't penetrate the cuticle. I do use lukewarm, but for the end, when I'm washing out the hair mask, I do go a bit colder. It just makes your hair look really healthy and shiny and beautiful. With my hands again, just wring all of the excess water out of my hair. I'm then going to go in with my microfiber towel. By the way, when you are pulling water out of your hair with the microfiber, again, just pull it out like this. Do not go like this. It just roughs up the cuticle and your hair is a lot more likely to fall out if you do it that way. Just be gentle. Pull the water out. Don't sort of force it out.
Just jumping in real quick here to say the benefits of using a microfiber towel. Your hair is at its most fragile state when it is wet. Due to this, it is prone to breakage. That is especially the case if you're using a really coarse towel like cotton. Microfibers are really gentle on the hair, so they do lead to a lot less hair breakage. They also combat frizz.
Just for like the next 5-10 minutes, I'm just gonna like take this off and just like brush through it. Excuse the face mask. Whenever my hair is wet, I use a wet detangler brush. I totally forgot to show you guys, but I do usually brush through my hair in the shower with a brush while the hair mask is in it, and I do it right before I'm about to wash the hair mask out, because at that moment all of the detangling qualities and everything have already been sitting on your hair and your hair is already feeling really soft and silky. This really wants to go in my eye and I really don't want it to, so it's just a bit of a battle of the wills at the moment. Ignore that. The leave-ins, which I do sometimes use before I brush my hair, but it doesn't really matter because my hair is not tangly at all. The brush glides through it, but this is probably my favourite, and it's by Cheat, and it's Cheat Infra Keratin Mist. It's a leave-in strengthening treatment, and you just spritz your hair with it, and it just, I don't really know, let's see what it says it does. Advanced leave-in spray to provide hair with strength, protection and softness while leaving hair silky and shiny with incredible manageability. Okay, I also sometimes use this. I bought this after I bleached my hair, and this is by Tresemme. It is a biotin repair. It doesn't actually have description in English, but basically it's meant to repair damage. It's also a heat protectant. Then I mentioned these products in my last hair care video, and it is these two. This is a hair restorative milk, and this is a detangler. And I don't really use these anymore, not because they're bad products, they're not, but just because I have bought other stuff since that I tend to reach for. And I will use a little bit of this today. As I said, I don't like using too much product because it does just build up on the hair and then makes my hair need washing a lot quicker. If I waited a week this time, if I'd used on wash day all of these products, I wouldn't have been able to wait a week. I absolutely love this, so I'm going to go in with this. But that's it for tonight, because I am, as I said, going to let my hair air dry, and you should never go to bed with wet hair. I'm going to have to take this off. You should never go to bed with wet hair. However, mine should be dry by the time I'm going to bed, and if it's not, I will just blast it off with the hairdryer on my shark. I just sort of to make sure that the roots are absolutely completely dry. So my face looks like it's drowning in product. I'm gonna go massage that in, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow to wet my hair and style it with you guys. I totally forgot. I'm actually going to use a little bit of this No Haircut Cream, which is basically a leave-in conditioner by L'Oreal. I'm not going to use too much because I'm going to let my hair stay wet for quite a while tonight. This should just maybe protect it a little bit more. I could also right now go in with a hair oil, but I'm probably going to wait until tomorrow when my hair is styled. You can totally go in with hair oil, like when your hair is wet. It's just like, I like to do it as like a finishing touch with my hair. My hair is clearly soaking wet, so I'm going to pop in some product and then let it dry a little bit naturally because this is too wet. You need your hair to be sort of towel dry before going in with a styling tool if you want it to last, not sopping wet product, and then let it air dry while I'm doing some other stuff because I am going out today, so I'm going to go off and pamper my skin and do some makeup and then come back and style my hair. Completely forgot to mention this because I let my hair air dry, but if I was going to go in with a hairdryer on my roots, I would first spritz this. It is a Roots Awakener and it has biotin, bamboo and caffeine, and it is a hair fortifier meant to strengthen the root and create the optimal environment for improved hair growth. Yeah, it basically, as the hair's growing in, because it's on your scalp and on your root, it makes it thicker and stronger, so like less likely to snap, which is what makes your hair grow. My top is just getting drenched out here, but whatever. It won't speed up hair growth because like it's scientifically impossible to make your hair grow quicker, but you can protect it for longer so that it stays in that growing phase for longer without falling out. As I said, usually when my hair is wet from out the shower, that is when I will style it. It's just that today I'm going out and I didn't have time to do a full hair care routine this morning, so I would usually go in with the Tea Silk Infusion and sometimes the Tresemme one that I already introduced to you. I'm going to just use a little bit of this for now. Oh, and I will go in with this as well because, like I said, it is a heat protectant. It smells amazing. Oh, seriously, the second that went on my hair, I was like, oh, this smells like coconut and vanilla. This smells amazing. Wow, Dream Coat. This is meant to make your hair so shiny. You have to use a lot of it though to like notice a difference, and because it's quite pricey, I don't really like that, but nonetheless I did buy another bottle of it. And lastly but not least, mousse. This is the Nioxin Bodifying Foam. Ooh, that wasn't very foamy, that was like liquid. Every single time I've used this, I've not noticed a difference. My hair falls, but it's like meant to last longer with mousse in it. But I've, like I said, not noticed a difference. So I've just been increasing the amount I use every single time to see if like maybe I'm not using enough. I don't know. A lot of people recommend mousse to make your hair last longer. Maybe it's just my hair and it's too stubborn. My hair is like absolutely soaking, sopping wet now with all the product as well as all the water in it. I'm gonna go, and when it's a little bit drier I'll come back and show you guys how I style my hair. It's finally time to do my hair, so I'm gonna go in with the Tresemme Heat Protectant Biotin Spray. Again, I can feel that that's on every strand. My hair is quite laden with product. It normally wouldn't have this much, but obviously I've put some on last night and then a little bit before and then now, so it's got quite a lot right now. I blow my hair outwards, so we are doing a curly blow today with the Shark. And if you didn't know, the Shark is like the Dyson in that it has co-wander technology, which doesn't damage your hair as much when blow drying it. I'm going to go in with the Auto Wrap curlers. I always blow my hair outwards. I'm going to go on a 2 heat 3 speed. Hold for 10 seconds and then do the cold shot for 10 seconds. And there you go, perfect little ring clip. You can make these last longer by pinning them in rollers or just like in like pin curls. I just don't have the patience to do that. I would love to do that one day, maybe one day I will, but right now honestly I don't have the patience to do that at all. If, like me, your hair just cannot hold and it just falls almost instantly, you can go in now with hairspray. And I do like the Got2b one. Like, look, underneath has already fell out completely. But whatever, we're here for a good time, not a long time. I'm gonna go in with a teensy bit through my hands. It does make my hair like stiff, but it also just holds it so that it looks good throughout the day. And then I go in with oil, and I just use the Pantene one. I don't really see the point in buying like a really bougie expensive oil when they all kind of do the same thing, which is just hydrate your ends. I will go in with that probably tonight before bed because I don't need to right now. My hair is feeling so moisturized already and it's got so much product in it already that it just doesn't need extra. So that was it. Please ignore the really annoying patch on my lip, but that was it. My complete and updated hair care routine. My hair, even though it is bleached a lot, is just so healthy. It's thriving, okay? She's thriving. See what I mean? Like, it's like stuck together. That's why I don't like hairspray, but my hair just doesn't hold otherwise. It's really annoying when you go to all this effort for it to fall out. yeah, so that was my hair care routine. Completely renewed and updated since the last one, which was a long time ago. I changed a lot of the products I use and my hair is way healthier now. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below to let me know if you did. And consider subscribing because it's a good place over here. It's fun, it's chill, you'd like it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. And that's it from me. I love you. Bye.